my goodness.
Right. He probably just drone on as a broadcaster and would rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
No. Stolen by Thompson. On up the court. And the basket by Curry.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Chicago calls timeout.
And remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Ian Clark's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft. And Clark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
And, you know, Thompson, despite those genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. Grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball at Washington State.
And he can't get the first one.
And you look at Joakim Noah, I mean, one of those hybrid talents. As a center, he gives you the rebounding, the shot blocking you want, but then he also has tremendous passing skills and instincts and the energy of a mountain lion.
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for the Warriors. That one misses. And going back to Joakim Noah, he really is a hybrid. He holds American, Swedish, and French citizenships. He's truly a man of the world, and he's worldly on the floor. He can guard and play a lot of different positions.
And Kevin, he looks like a man of the world. He has a unique style unto himself, but I'll take the versatility and the hustle he brings on my team any day. If he's healthy, he's a factor.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Chicago shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
In this quarter alone, already 7 points off turnovers.
And it's plays like that which have them trailing.
Iguodala, that's good.
Boy, they've gone. On this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, giving away possessions here and really giving away the game.
Just in this quarter alone, they've already given up 10 points off turnovers. That's really how you can gift wrap the game for your opponent.
Ezeli kicks to Iguodala. Over to the left wing. Here's Livingston. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Well, a lot of points off their turnovers this quarter, way too many.
And the game would be an entirely different story if they would take better care of the basketball.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Rush comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Barbosa in for Ian Clark. Portis, he's checked in for Chicago. Etuan Moore comes in for Justin Holiday. McDermott passes to Portis. To end the run.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
For Chicago, they have gone 0 for 3 in the game at the line, missing all previous chances.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested. Game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. Andre Iguodala has been sensational.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot. Selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
We've watched Iguodala play great basketball. 16 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Tipping off the second half, here's Fred Hoiberg's 5. Butler teams with Dunleavy on the perimeter. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. There are very few players you can call game changers on offense, but Clark, Stephen Curry is clearly one of them.
Well, the plus-minus for the Warriors with him on and off the court validates that. It's incredible how much better they are offensively when he's on the floor.
And Steph Curry, with his deep range and lightning quick release, really unique to our league.
And he can't get the first one.
And speaking of Curry, guys, that quick slingshot release, really one of a kind. For most of us, a quick flick shot like that would be lucky to draw iron, but he's able to do it with pinpoint accuracy. And injuries, once again, were a central theme of the Bulls' season last year. Losing Rose was one thing, but then having Jimmy Butler lose a lot of time put them in such a tough spot.
Rose, good. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Curry outside. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And for the Bulls and injuries, a lot of teams plan for these type of things. There's only so much Clark you can do to mitigate losing your starting backcourt.
But I tell you, great respect and admiration for the Bulls for how they fought through the difficulty. I mean, their front court did what they could. The injuries, once again, I thought turned the Bulls from championship contenders to just a playoff team.
And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina, grew up as a huge fan of former Tar Heel Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting, his mother started taping Jordan's games on the VCR years before he was born. His given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan Barnes. How about that for a factoid?
I didn't know that.
Nor did I.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Butler, and he goes in for the dunk.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Outside, Green. Thompson dishes to Curry. On the wing, Green. 5 on the clock. Curry with another miss. The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Butler. They get it back.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making. What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes. Chicago also making some changes. Iritic comes in for Taj Gibson. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Mike Dunleavy. Curry's shot is off.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Holiday attacking. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Curry, good.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Here's Rose. The 17-footer goes down. Rose has got 6. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, G8, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Green. And Ian Clark subbed in for Thompson. The Bulls also changing it up. Joakim Noah is checked in for Gasol. Doug McDermott comes in for Butler. And Brooks subbed in for Rose.
Guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of the season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
The Bulls have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Spates with the block. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. The pass to Spates. Brooks against Curry. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you know what? That Warriors point differential was helped out a lot by their play at home. The home differential was almost +15 points per game. A lot of blowout wins. The scary thing is they set their starters in the fourth so often, they could have made those numbers even higher had they wanted.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Mirotic. And it's E'Twaun Moore checking in for Justin Holiday. Here's Curry with the 3. That's good. Curry's got 38 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Brooks. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Warriors have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they do.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Warriors ahead, running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. That'll be a 5-second call.
São Paris, São Paulo, França, Brasil. É nóis. Assim,
Os manos no posto, trampando a contragosto, feliz ou oposto. Aposto que sei da dureza, que é a tristeza, deformando o seu rosto. Se calos falassem, talvez o mundo escutasse, olhar no impasse, olhasse, limpasse.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. For Chicago, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. We're going to be watching Joakim Noah in this one, former Defensive Player of the Year. What he gives this team goes far beyond what you see in the stat sheet, though. And Shaq, you used to go surfing with him in Hawaii.
Surfing?
Is this correct? Is this correct?
Yeah, we had to stop because, he's a wild child. I'm out there one day. He's behind me. I fall off. When I come up, his surfboard hits me in the head. I got a gash on my head.
You can hear the roar here at the United Center. We'll see the Golden State Warriors and the Chicago Bulls. Welcome, everybody. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us here at 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
So Golden State will get the first possession. Now Golden State's starting five. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the center position. Barnes. No good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
And, guys, Taj Gibson now has 6 full seasons in the NBA. Already 30 years old. Seems like just yesterday he was being drafted.
Getting back to Gibson, he was one of the oldest college freshmen in the country at age 21. Played 3 years at USC. Then he was one of the oldest players in the 2009 draft, even though he declared as a junior.
Yeah, I think the NBA is the only profession where it hurts you to have a lot of experience coming out, because that's one reason why he did drop. I mean, had he been a couple years younger, with his length and athleticism, he very well could have been a top 10 pick. But I tell you what, the Bulls are happy that he wasn't.
Rose against Thompson. Outside Rose. Pass to Dunleavy. Butler goes in.
Oh! Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And the wide open shot from Rose. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. So it's the Warriors now. It's a 3-point game. Curry. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And Dunleavy gets it to go in.